Well, hello. I am Nicole Riley, and this is a short video on using vertical video for your church. And I wanted to do this because I think our churches have some great things going on, and a lot of times the world knows nothing about it. You may have a great sermon on Sunday, and it's preached to however many people are in your room, in the worship center, and also online. And then that's the end of it. And you start all over again. What vertical videos are about is repurposing content you've already created in order to reach people. And these are people who are new. These are people who are looking for a word of hope, a word of encouragement, a word of possibility. And as the church, we have this great opportunity to really help people, to really encourage them, to really let them know that they are beloved of God. And vertical videos are one way that your church can do this. So you may already know what a vertical video is, but let me show you a couple examples. So I manage social media for a couple churches, and I am going to show you Fullerton first. This is a church that I've been doing for, I guess, since late last year. And they've been doing, each week I create what is called a vertical video. So it looks like this when I click on it.
And finally, self-pity is probably
and it's a snippet of the sermon from the previous week that has then been given captions, and it is a sermon clip that is under 1 minute long. That's what's important. I think it really needs to be 58 minutes and less. So this one, which is called Self-Pity is an Easy Trap, has had 920 views. You see, there's some that have just had a couple. I always post a bunch of different ones depending on the week, but that one had 920 views. The greatest of these isn't love had 553 views. This one about the stream is 452 views. Are you in a struggling season? 908 views. Does your pride set your direction in life? 186 views. And then you can see where we started. 272 views, 197, 329. And the very first one we had was this one here on Hope, which was from January 19th. That's when we started doing this. Okay, so it gives you one example, and that was vertical videos. They're called shorts when they're posted on YouTube. Another example is here on, let me give you a second example. And these are both, I'm going to show you two YouTube examples at this point. Let me show you a second example. This is Valencia United Methodist Church. And this is, when I'm recording this is March 16th. So these are videos that have been up for 3 days, 169 views, 445 views, 223 views, 794 views, 128 views. This is the whole sermon file, because that we always post that as well. So the whole thing of worship is posted. Also the sermon file, which is longer. You know, this is almost 24 minutes. Here's a clip from music from the previous week, almost 2,000 views. This was a little video we created to go with Women's History Month, just 10 views. A clip of a song, 467 views. A houseless woman named Jesus, 1,721 views. So you can just kind of see how we've been testing these out, trying these out. Some of them do really well. Some of them don't do that well, and that's okay too. But the whole idea is repurposing what you already have and repurposing that so you can encourage people, so you can lift their spirits, so you can connect them to God. And the effect that these have is then, yes, people do show up at your church. People do connect with what you're doing. People do respond. There's all different ways that these have an effect. Now, these ones I showed you are shorts or reels that were posted on YouTube, but they're also posted a couple other places. They're posted on Instagram, they're posted on Facebook, and they're posted on TikTok. Do you have to use that? No, you don't have to post all those places. But I think everyone should be posting on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. That's at least, what most churches are set up, and these things can happen. So how does this happen? How do you take Sunday morning, which is not vertical, it's a horizontal video, like the video you're watching now is horizontal. How do you take that and turn that into a vertical video that gets people outside your congregation to know about God's love in Christ? It's pretty easy, actually. Most churches now are live streaming. So you would take that live stream video, you would download it to your computer, and then whatever software you use, you would edit out a short snippet from the sermon. Could also be from the prayer, could be from a baptism, could be from music, whatever it was on Sunday that you think will have an impact on people. So you have that little file under a minute long, 58 seconds or shorter. You take that video, and now you need to turn it from being a horizontal video into a vertical video. There's probably 100 ways to do this. You could take it directly into Instagram and make it a vertical video on Instagram and use that video. It's probably the easiest way. I use an intermediary program called Vixer just because it's a little easier for me. It's called Vixer. Gives me a little more control. So I take my horizontal video clip of the sermon, I put it on my phone, I turn it into a vertical video. Then on my phone, I take it over to Instagram where I caption it. The captions are automatically generated on Instagram. Yeah, you have to clean them up sometimes, so always make sure you look at them. And then from there, I am downloading that to my phone so that I can share it on YouTube and TikTok. But I am also then scheduling it on Instagram and wanting it to show up both on Instagram as a reel and also to show up on Facebook. So this may seem a little complicated. It's really not. And once you get the handle of it, you get a hang on it, you can figure it out yourself. It's not going to take you that much time. If you're just starting with this, it would probably take you about an hour the first time to do it for one clip. But as you get better at it, you will be able to create more clips in that same time, or just spend less time and create one clip. But the whole reason to do this is because in today's world, we're looking to connect with people. This is modern evangelism. This is sharing God's good news in Jesus Christ with other people. And this is something most every single church can do. They could repurpose their current video and turn it into something that connects with a wider audience. So if you want to know more, put something down below, or DM me or email me, or whatever works best for you. And if you need help figuring it out, I'm happy to do that for you. I do manage social media for churches, but that may not be what you need. You may just need somebody who can just help you do this and take this on. Do I think it's worth it? I think it's worth it. You saw those numbers and you saw that this is reaching new people. So the stories I know so far, and we've not been doing this for a long time, is several new families showing up at a church because of social media, new people showing up to an Ash Wednesday service because of social media, people who are part of a user group at a church who feel more comfortable connecting because they see what's going on social media. So social media, it's the town square of the day, and you should be there. Thanks for listening.